We've been dying for the Lions to get on Hard Knocks for 10 years. We'll never be in those rooms, in those meetings, have that camaraderie.
Because they gave us, as fans, they gave us, as the city of Detroit, a lot to see. They didn't hide a lot of stuff from us.
The coaching staff, they're the stars.
Stole the show.
They are the stars of the team. There are no stars on this team. Look, there's a lot of criticism and complaint about Hard Knocks, what you could do, what you didn't do, what you could have done better, what would have liked to have seen maybe a Jeff Okudah feature or something like that. What player wasn't focused on, you know?
Jamison Williams.
Everybody's got their complaints.
He's still on the team?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jamison Williams, what it's like for him.
How about our number 2 pick, Josh Pascal?
For the most part, I think that's as close. And I was thinking about this last night as I saw the Open. We've been dying for the Lions to get on Hard Knocks for 10 years. 10 years wondering if our team was going to be on Hard Knocks. That was as close to 99.99% of us will ever get to being in those rooms. So you may thought they could have done a couple of things better, and you were in those rooms. You were on that show. For us, that we'll never be in those rooms, in those meetings, have that camaraderie. So I think all of it, holistically, was great. I just thought seeing our team featured in that light was great. And again, people are going to have problems with just about anything you do. But for the most part, I thought it was great. And look, the coaching staff, and Braylon, you mentioned this, the coaching staff, they're the stars.
Stole the show.
They are the stars of the team. There are no stars on this team. There is no DeAndre Hopkins.
Future stars. They're not current stars. No star power. Yeah, it's future stars.
Talking about star power. So I just thought it was great to see the Lions in that light, and I do feel like things are changing in Allen Park.
I agree. I think, the big thing we talked about and wanting to go into Hard Knocks, what were we looking forward to? And I said vantage points. I wanted to see my city in a good display. I wanted to see them show the Van Gogh musicians. I wanted to see them bring out some Detroit star power. You see Eminem's on the season closing. Barry Sanders was there. You saw some of the Michigan players that played at Michigan up the road. They were there doing interviews. So you saw enough for me. I saw more than enough. Got to see Aiden Hutchinson and his family early on, talk about him, the number 1 pick. You got to see them talk about Aiden want to let him loose, unleash the beast. They were very happy with him being the number 2 pick. They got everything and more out of him. You talk about that defense and what they're trying to build with Aaron Glenn. But like you said, it was the coaches. The coaches, they put on full display. I think the big thing why it kind of got boring for me, and be patient out there when I say that, is because with social media nowadays, they tell you everything. Social media or the radio or what, they giving you the little nuggets, the hidden gems on who's going to be there. You didn't get this information back in the day. You just had to tune in to see if Eminem was going to be there. You tuned in to see Barry Sanders at practice. You tuned in to see what they were going to say and how the coaches were going to go after each other. So now they're giving you a bunch of information. Now we do shows, so we talk about it all week long leading up to the next episode. So I just think it got just a little, all right, I'm ready for the season. And as an analyst, we've been talking about this since January, so I think now that you're getting close to the season starting, which the season starts in, 5 days?
Yeah.
You're just ready for the season to start, and I think that's what it was. But I think they did a heck of a job talking about Pat Harris, talking about Hard Knocks, and I think the Lions did a hell of a job in opening up Hard Knocks opening up everything, Allen Park, for Hard Knocks, because they gave us, as fans, they gave us, as the city of Detroit, a lot to see. They didn't hide a lot of stuff from us.
Maybe I'm in the minority, but I'm going to miss it. I look forward to it. I have all the episodes on my DVR. I know you can go back and watch them, but I'm going to keep them for a long time.
You do know on HBO, they're always there.
Yeah, I know. It's on demand, but I still keep stuff on my DVR.
HBO Max.
It is what it is. I love what they did last night, and I wish they did last night's episode. I thought was great. You saw the Van Gogh. You saw Rodrigo shopping. You saw stuff like that. You saw David Blau in his new digs. You saw Khalil Pimpleton in his new digs. They didn't do that this year on Hard Knocks. I didn't get to meet more of the players, get to see what they were doing. Even if you wanted to hold it to 6 or 7 players. Let me see what Jamal Williams is doing on his off time. Let me see him playing video games. That's what I like to see, and that I know for sure. That's what my wife and my daughters like to see. They want to see. They don't care about the football practices and stuff like that. We've seen all of that. They care about the person, and that's what they did in the first few episodes, the first few times that they did Hard Knocks with the Baltimore Ravens. You got to meet the guys. I forgot who it was. It was their tight end back in the day.
Todd Heap.
Todd Heap.
Wow.
Thank you. Todd Heap. Excellent.
Todd
Hat
Heap.
guy.
Yeah.
Arizona State University.
Yes. You know, you fall in
draft.
love with these players and stuff like that. That's what I missed in this, and I am going to miss it. And I'm looking forward to the next one.
But Ryan, Ryan brought up a great point last week when we talked about Hard Knocks, is when you looked at those earlier episodes, those early editions of Hard Knocks, whether it was the Baltimore Ravens, whether it was the Dallas Cowboys the 2 times, or the Jets, or whoever it was, those guys were in hotel rooms all together. Those guys were in dorm rooms all together. So you got a chance to see multiple players. You got a chance to see the relationships, the friendly, the things that they were doing in their spare time, because everybody was hanging out together. This so much, you got to go to places to get these guys. And when you go set up at one spot, you're only going to have that one spot. So that kind of goes with how they did that. I think you'll see it again if teams are at a dorm site in Grand Rapids somewhere, or whatever city this franchise is in, or they're at a hotel. You'll see more of that.
That's
when
cool.
you're introducing more players.
That's
Without
fun.
question.
That makes it fun. The guys that making fun of me keeping things on my DVR. I get it, guys. I'm old school. I have like 73 Batmans.
I'm not making fun
I got
of you.
Leave It to Beaver, 25 of those, 20 Seinfelds.
I'm
I
not
know
making
they're
fun
all on
of you.
demand.
I'm just saying some of that stuff is, you don't have to waste
I
the
know.
space,
I
if
know.
you will.
Hey,
I
guys,
can pull
guess
up
what?
Hard Knocks on my
I
phone
get rid of
right now.
everything that my wife takes. So she records something, I get rid of it.